I don't know if you know that in Washington County, most of the volunteer fire departments, they are volunteer. Either they're maybe paid on call, maybe one full-time individual, but vast majority of them are full-time. And so they are not waiting in their fire trucks, idling, waiting for the next call to come in. They're responding from their places of business or the farm or whatever the case is to go out and respond to calls. And they have a mantra, their theme is neighbors helping neighbors. And that's really what they do every single day. And I'm very, very grateful that we have volunteers in our community to do that. But there are times when they're just not, like I said, they're not responding directly to calls immediately. So there are times when I'll say ordinary citizens do extraordinary things. And May 25th of last month is one of those days. So if I could have Tyler and Bill and Jim, if you want to come over here. And I have just a citizen recognition of my appreciation for some extraordinary individuals that helped out their community. So this obviously you guys know Jim, and this is Tyler. Well, I'm going to read this. They're both William Tyler and William Scott, but William and Tyler.
The third, right?
Yeah,
third and second.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So it's his middle name, so it's less confusing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So maybe I'll just use the middle name, but it says in combination for Tyler, James Walter, at least, or we know him as Jim, and William Butzloff. Whereas on May 25th, 2024, at 7:58 a.m., the Washington County Emergency Communications Center received a 911 call reporting a house fire in the 4300 block of State Highway 28 in the town of Kewaskum. It's just to the west of the village here. Whereas the initial report indicated 3 individuals were unable to exit the burning home through the front door. They were trapped inside the living room with flames and thick smoke quickly spreading throughout the entire home. And whereas Tyler and William were at a nearby residence and observed thick smoke coming from the residence, both individuals responded to the residence. And whereas simultaneously to this, Jim Leister was driving by the home and observed smoke and flames. He then stopped to assist. Whereas all 3 bystanders assisted 3 occupants out of the home. The 3 occupants were a 42-year-old female, a 65-year-old male, and a 65-year-old female. They were all extricated out of a broken window. And whereas during the extrication, Jim sustained lacerations to his right palm and wrist that required 10 stitches while removing the last individual from the home. And whereas, and this is the important part, if it was not for the quick thinking and decisive action of these citizens, this house fire could have ended with a much, much different outcome. Now therefore be resolved that William Tyler Butzloff, William Scott Butzloff, and James Walter Leister are hereby commended for their exceptional composure under stress that directly attributed to 3 individuals saving their lives.